My name is Badiya Magaji Inuwa, and I'm the founder and the coordinator of this foundation, the Sickle Cell Patient Health Promotion Center, Badarawa, Kaduna. I started the foundation after the death of my son, Isa Inuwa, who died about 20 years ago at the age of 35. So we intend to help the less privileged. After one experience we saw at the hospital when he was admitted, that one hospital, private hospital, rejected to help a less privileged sickler, age 2-year-old boy. I saw the mother crying and the child was in pain. So after that we decided to start assisting the less privileged. So by the thinking of if we start asking people, good Samaritans, to help us to get some drugs and take it to one of the government hospitals so that they can start giving first aid to whoever a sickler of less privilege come to the hospital without asking him or asking her to go back home and bring for admission fee or drugs. So we did that. We did it for the first month, and the second month we did it. Then Isa was admitted again because he was a sickler. He was admitted again in the hospital, and from that time he didn't come out of the hospital. So after his death, I remembered one night I was sleeping, then I woke up. Suddenly I remembered something plunged into my heart. I said, oh, maybe God wants me to do this, what we have started. And that was the beginning. For the last 18 years, we are getting to the 18th year, we have been helping the less privileged in the society with free medication and free aid assistance without anything. So I thank God for doing that, and I hope I will do it for the rest of my life.
Just now, the National Assembly, especially the Senate, has just sit and give the motion on this about this sickler. What could you have to the National Assembly to?
Okay, I was so happy when I heard it, because I have been looking for who is going to assist me. The government, even here in Kaduna, I have been begging it for. This is the third government that knew about our NGO. Some of them do help, but others, maybe because I'm not too pushy into assistance, asking for assistance. But all the same, I always tell people that if God intends you to have something, you will get it. And even if it's your personal blood relation that is running the government, if God doesn't allow it to happen to you or to get assistance from them, that you may not get it until the time comes, destiny. So I don't care. I always seek advice from them. The recent commissioner of health here, I advised her, or I asked permission from her that I would like her to give me one doctor, because I realized some of my patients less privileged. All my patients are less privileged. So I realized when they come to the clinic to collect monthly clinic to get their drugs, some may look ill. If I ask them to go, or I give them paper to go, introduction letter to another hospital, they don't go. So by the time they spend 4 weeks, the child will still be in that condition. So I thought it's better I asked if they can give me a doctor who can be coming every Wednesday. That is my clinic day. They come and see those ones that are ill. Not everybody, but those that look very ill. I bring them into my office with the doctor. She check them and write the prescription. So being a mother of sicklers, because I'm a mother of sicklers, I had 2 children, the late one, and I still have a 48-year-old boy. So I decided that since I know a lot of what drugs is being used on so sickness on a sickler, I added it into the routine drugs that I'm giving them to keep them healthy, the children, the less privileged. So I added the drugs that in case they fall ill because of this, I know what to give them. So I keep it in my office. Sometimes if they are not well, if the doctor write this is what they should take, if we have it in the pharmacy, we give them for free. But if we don't, I don't have the money to give them to go out and buy it. So that's why I'm always asking for the government or the well-meaning Nigerians to help, to come forward and help us. Because if they can help the people with polio, HIV when it started, polio, and this corona, they did very well, enlightenment. Why don't they help me to enlighten more about sickle cell? So I was so happy when I had the National Assembly willing to start helping the Nigerians with health problems, especially sickle cell. I was so happy. All my team were all happy. So we hope that what they should do, and I'm advising them, they should please, awareness is our priority, because without our awareness we can't do anything. National Assembly, I was so happy that they have taken the will or the promise that they are going to do something, especially to the about sickle cell. But my advice to them is to make awareness. Genotype test, it has to be compulsory on everybody. The radio, television, and everything, especially radio, even villages, everybody has it. They can understand. We just have to do it, because without awareness, nobody will know. Because anytime a sickler is ill, he's either on his mother's bed or he's in the hospital. So when they are well, they walk like any other person. It's not like a polio person who look crippled and so on. So I always complain if I have any interview. I say if they can take care of going around to the houses to check on, to give in vaccine on polio. Or when Corona came, they are very serious. When HIV did the same thing, why not sickle cell? Is it because we don't show any sign? The sickle cell is that it's not infectious. So we only get sickle cell when the two compartments, husband and wife blood is not compatible. So that's why maybe they are denying us from our rights. So I'm now pleading with those people at the assembly that they have to do something to help everybody by saying it has to be compulsory, especially from before they start primary school. Me, I advise them, not because when they are getting married, because some people, they are wise now, they go and change from the laboratory, they go and change, ask them to change the result, which is a very bad sign, especially those that have never seen any sickler in attack. So I advise them to make it compulsory that in any newborn baby from that time to 5 years, they should have their genotype test. It's very, very important. I know the government has so much to do, but other Nigerians, please, it's not a one-person job. It is something that about 3 or 5 can join hands and open laboratories all over, so that less privileged will be able to go and test their children's blood, which is the only sign, because I always write it on my paper that a genotype test is an antidote to sickle cell. So I hope they will do it.